Game 4 of the Eastern Conference semifinals set to go. Welcome fans to the postseason of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke on our sideline. It's Philadelphia and the Chicago Bulls. You look at Chicago, guys, win after win, they have been utterly dominant in the postseason. One sweep after another.
And I think they're ready to put this series to bed, guys. They've played so well up to this point and really look poised to close this thing out in front of their home fans and get some rest as they get ready for the next round.
Well, I'm certainly surprised by what we've seen so far. Nobody would have guessed coming into this series that they'd find themselves in a position to sweep. But after that first game win, and the momentum clearly helping them ride the wave to a possible sweep now.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. Taking a look at the 76ers, we've got Robert Covington, Okafor out there with Nerlens Noel. Then it's Thompson, and it's Roten in at the point.
They have got to put a body on it, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
Here's Gasol. Great touch on the 16-footer.
Could be the first of a lot of mid-range jumpers that we see from him.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Okafor inside, working on Noah. And it's Okafor missing. The Bulls have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Noah with a screen for Rose. Tries it from 9. The shot's good from Jay. Jay's got his first basket of the night.
Boy, did he burrow his way in there, and the D just sort of backed off.
Thompson outside to the right side. Stolen by Noah. And here's the fast break. Rose leading the way. And Butler gets it to go.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Thompson outside. He dishes it to Okafor. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 6 points for Jahlil Okafor.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
Here's Jay, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Roten with it, and Rose picks him up defensively. And that one's good. 8 points for Jahlil Okafor.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Now Butler. Here's Jay. Rebounded by Covington.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
On the wing, Thompson. No one near him. That's short off the rim. Bulls have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Rose passes to Jay. Outside Gasol. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Here's Jay. Nice teamwork to set up the pick play and make the space for the Jay.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Now here's Roten. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. Mirotic is checked in for Chicago. Butler kicks to Rose. Pass to Jay. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. That's now 8 points for Freak.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
The 76ers again can't hit it.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
Here's Roten. 1:22 left in the first. The feed to Embiid. Rebound by Butler. Here's Chicago. They're on a 14-4 run right now. That's good. Rose has got his first 2 points.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Now here's Roten. Covington inside the line. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper.
And those are two teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Deflects the pass. And here we go. Roten heading to the hoop. And he gets it to go. Roten's got his first basket of the night.
Well, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense just like that.
And Clark, the best way to get that early offense is with steals. That allows you to get out in transition.
9 feet out, and it's Chicago scoring again.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
And the shot is good.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
Peterson. No luck. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Bulls lead by... And we welcome you back here to the broadcast of the Eastern Conference semifinals. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, they've come out of that locker room with a hot hand. Those jumpers have been falling for them.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
Group here. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Portis. Saul comes in for Mirotic. Jay's checked in for Mike Dunleavy. And it's Butler in for Tony Snell. And so in the game for the 76ers. Just beautiful.
And that's a punch to the jaw. This game as tight as it can be, and he pulls something off that we might not even see in the All-Star game, Kevin.
But, Clark, I don't know that he planned it out too far in advance. That was one of those things that just happened.
I think it was premeditated.
I really don't. I think that he's one of those guys that just plays off of instinct, and they don't mind him making those kinds of plays, even in a close game.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the 76ers was superb. He finished with 54 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. Numbers like that are rare to see by any player in a game he'll always remember.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing.
And you know, I'll be interested to see how much he's got left in the tank. I mean, that performance had to take a lot out of him.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes supreme confidence can increase your stamina and endurance. So I'll be interested to see how that affects his play.
The three-pointer off the mark. For Philadelphia, they've gone 8 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Really flowing here. Here's Covington, and it's Chicago with the rebound. It was a big win for them, coming off Tuesday's match.
And they tailored a fantastic, I thought, offensive game plan. And that went, I mean, they knew exactly how to exploit the holes in that defense.
And exploit them they did. I mean, they exposed them tremendously. They kept so much pressure on the defenders over the course of that game that the defense really never had an answer.
Rose, he's checked in for Chicago. The 76ers also with a sub. Nerlens Noel checks in for Okafor. Here's Covington. He's got 7. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. For Philadelphia, they have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2. And the first one at the line is good.
You look at what Covington has done so far. He's got 8 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
Gasol screen. Right side Rose. And stolen by Roden. And now the 76ers on the break. Covington with the bucket.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Always an advantage when you can get out in the open floor. You get much better rhythm offensively. And this lead, I think, is headed up.
Chicago with the ball after the Sixers pick up 2.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented, for plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
I tell you what, though, great dunk, and this is even a better game we got going on right now.
Here's Calderon after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Here's Jay, again, Chicago. 12 seconds left in the first half of the game. Covington in the corner. Shot from 16. Again, Philadelphia.
You know, that part of the floor, guys, is more or less his real sweet spot, right in his wheelhouse.
Oh, he hits it. How about that shot?
Big time, big time.
Incredible.
Unbelievable. Great shot there, Kev. And the crowd is going crazy.
And the first half comes to a close in a tie.
Hey, Kevin, I've got Jose, and what is...
And thanks for joining us once more as we get set to continue our coverage of the Eastern Conference semis. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And the approach to that first half was an aggressive one. Take it to the teeth of the defense, put them on the heels, and you're either going to score or get to the line.
And mostly he's been getting to the line, guys. I mean, he has the free throw total to show for it, as well as the bumps and bruises.
Rose is the 1 with Butler as the 2. At the 4, it's Gasol with Noah at the 5. And it's Jay in at the 3 slot. And that's the group for Fred Hoiberg as we begin the second half. Shots good by Butler.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul. Here's Noel, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
Feeds it to Covington. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
And the shot's good from James. Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
You know what? You're right. Neither side has been able to hang on to the lead for any kind of time at all.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
And the foul called on Freak. That's foul number 2 for him. And now, let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. Derrick Rose, number 1. Freak is second.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
And so here is Chicago. They lead by 1. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
76ers have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Covington And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half. He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Now here's Roten. Here's Noel. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
76ers have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
And they're having a lot of trouble at the line today. And unfortunately, it's the kind of day we've seen this team have a lot.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Portis comes in for Joakim Noah. And it's Livingston in for Rose. The 76ers also with the sub. Peterson's checked in. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. And the Chicago also making some changes. Mirotic comes in for Portis. And Jay's subbed in for Jimmy Butler. Philadelphia also making some changes. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Okafor, and it's Calderon in for Robert Covington. The Bulls leading by 7. Bulls moving the ball around. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Livingston passes to Jay. No good. And the 76ers go the other way with it. There's the dish to Bogut. The 3, and Calderon gets it to go on the assist by Bogut. Calderon's got 10 points in the game.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
The 76ers trail by 4. Peterson, defended by Dunleavy, 11 feet away, rejected by Gasol. And oh, here we go. Dunleavy's got it, the fast break chance.
That's a terrific sequence at both ends of the floor. They block the shot and recover it for the fast break finish.
They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
Embiid the screen. Shoots from the line. Calderon, no good.
And that's a well-contested shot.
Well, we've seen him before. He does not allow you to just get easy baskets. He's always going to make you work for it.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Peterson the pass to Thompson. Got it off in time. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? Welcome back to Game 4 as we get ready to start things up again. The Bulls leading by 8. On the court for Philadelphia to start the 4th. Tony Roten out there with Hollis Thompson. Then it's Noel. Then there's Okafor. And it's Covington in at the 3. Here's Jay. Good, and a nice assist from Noah. And that's now 35 points for Freak.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
And the foul called on Freak. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Here's Roten. Here's Covington. Just 5 to shoot. Great defense that time from Noah. Chicago's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Here's Jay. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And what a tremendous game for Jay. He has 35 points, and he's managed to get 4 of his points by way of the free throw line.
And Clark, that might not make the highlight reel, but those are important points nonetheless.
The 76ers trail by 12. Roten kicks to Covington. No good on the 3.
One made three formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Philadelphia shooting straight 49% from the field. Roten kicks to Noel, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Grown man's power flush with the long hang on the rim at the end of it.
Clark, that could be a catalyst for him.
I think you're right.
And we've seen those kinds of plays get them fired up in the past. Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
76ers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Kevin, during that last break, I heard the 76ers coach as he addressed his team. He told his players, turnovers are killing us right now. We can't keep trying to make the home run play. Settle down, run the offense, and make the simple pass. Kevin, sounds easy enough.
All right, Doris. Butler in the corner. From outside, off the mark.
The clear look at the hoop, he doesn't miss many of those.
Now, here's Roten. Not a lot of room. Unloads from 13. Got that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Noel.
Timeout for the Bulls.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Passes it to Jay. Back to Rose. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Butler passes to Jay. And stolen by Noel. Now here's Roten. He's covered by Rose. Here's Noel. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. The Bulls leading by 10. Rose with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. Shot's good. Jay's got it. Got 39.
Well, he scored over half of their points so far. That's a major contribution.
Roten kicks to Covington. It's hauled in by Noah.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Rose passes to Jay. Back to Rose. Thompson against Butler. Pass to Mirotic. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 4th assist in this one.
We're seeing the shots start to fall for them now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this has been an extremely efficient second half for them up to this point.
And that's his 4th, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
Chicago making a switch here. Gasol's checked in. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Dishes it to Roten. Thompson in the post. Defended by Butler. Here's Covington. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
He's certainly not been at his best this quarter. And that's an understatement.
The pass to Jay. All alone. And it's Chicago scoring again.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside. It just doesn't matter.
They can't guard us on the perimeter.
Chris Burke has some information for us, Doris.
Facing.
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what the head coach of the Chicago Bulls was going over in his huddle. He focused on their offense and said to his guys, make the extra pass. Don't try to play hero ball and do it by yourself. That ends up leading to bad shots. So coach waiting until the final stages to pull a few tricks out of his sleeve. Kevin, let's see if he's made a wise decision.
Thanks, Doris. Chicago with the ball. Philadelphia able to drain the three. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Yeah, but they also never seem to get cold from mid-range. Just kept hitting those shots with consistency.
Here's Covington. Down low. And Noel throws it down.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Over to the wing. Jay, the pass to Gasol. To the paint. Here's Jay. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. 45 points for Freak.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
We've got 1:18 left in the fourth. Roden kicks to Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. Puts up a 3, and that one's good. Roden. The Bulls leading by 11.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for the Bulls.
And it may be a comfortable win for him, Steve, and in the end, but, you know, they had to weather a few storms along the way, Clark, and that's all part of the story.
That's right, Kevin. I mean, this is by no means a runaway that it might appear to have been. I mean, it was a scrappy performance all the way through.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Jay. He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long. And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
Now the Bulls with it. Outside Rose. Outside Butler. Back to Rose. Noah the screen. Rose dishes to Noah. 6 to shoot. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, exactly. They got to be happy with the outcome here.
Elated, you're right. To the left wing. And here's Covington from the arc. The shot is off. And the Chicago Bulls will move on. And with the 4-game sweep, they steamrolled their way through round 2. Now, Greg, they head to the conference finals on the highest of notes.
And to that point, Kevin, I really feel like this team is playing their best basketball of the season. They're going to have some downtime before the next round, but as well as they're playing, probably wish this thing would start tomorrow.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
First off, congrats.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin, and now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He had an outstanding third quarter. Whatever they needed in terms of energy and offense, he was the firepower that propelled them during the second half.
I can't imagine a player having a better night from the field than he had tonight. His shooting percentage was off the charts. He used every trick in the book to get those high percentage shots. He shot from every direction, and there was a little bit of luck here and there, but he...
So that's the finale of this round 2 series of